Lanny Wright, you are the leading slime experts in the state of Georgia. Where do you think the future of slime is going, and what should I be doing as a slime enthusiast?
You should learn how to make slime, actually learn how to do it. You need to watch YouTube videos on how to do it.
Thank you so much, Miss Wright.
You're welcome.
Because they get you just know what their arm looks like when they throw. So you got pretty high arm speed, which is good, but we just don't want. But that makes sense because it has a little higher torque, so that you're rolling that arm over a little bit faster than other guys. To go. Are you wanting to go backwards a little bit? What's your thought process?
Trying to have do this hop step thing to catch it like that.
To time it up or something?
Yeah, I just kind of. I'd always done a cheat step right here and then explode off.
That's what I do. So do it again. Here's the deal, especially going left. Depends on how fast you want to go. If you need to time it up a little bit more, that left punch step, boom, there, out. Most of the time with my guys, anything that's crossing like that, either there's double slants or they're slant out, I'll go a quick three where it's one to get depth in the process, that makes sense, and then pitter patter to set the hallway. Yeah. And if it's real fast, like maybe it's single side, you know what he's doing. You see how Rogers, Brady, Newton, they're all putting this back foot way back? Well, you catch that, boom. That's it. You know what I mean? The real bad thing is when high school kids see that, and they just do it to do it because Cam Newton does it. What Dale would do.
What's something Dale would do?
Go. All right, next up. Coach doesn't know better. He doesn't know why. There, go. Up. Good. Keep that level low. You think you're staying low and extending up. That makes sense? There, go. Better. There, go. Boy. It's only good for somebody that has to go on. There, go. And be careful, don't pop up so much. So like we can shuffle, like be dynamic. We don't want to be the guy that well, some guys can do it, some guys can't. The guy that just catches it, stands there and throws. But when you shuffle, don't stand up to it. So because you really want to pull back down.
Okay, quick little halftime of the vlog right here. That was Saturday. Went up to York, South Carolina, where I usually do the Carolina quarterback trainings that I do. Thanks so much, Coach Spencer Carroll, his dad, head coach Carroll up there. Appreciate using the facilities. Always a pleasure. Actually stopped up at Spartanburg on the way up there. Didn't get really any film of that. Worked with a new client there. That was great stuff. Up to York. Headed back down 85 and about in Gaffney. Not much in Gaffney except Limestone College and an outlet store. Got pulled over. Not proud of it. Texting and driving. Totally dangerous. Don't do it. But in my defense, I was texting a quarterback, giving him a little pep talk. The cop didn't care. But anyway, let's just look at Sunday.
Just had a QB whose team's going to go quick game under center. He's like a dang unicorn. Kroger stop. Just had the one session today. Wrapped that up. Just got some dinner from Kroger for me and the girls. Lori's working tonight, so going to edit. Going to finish up this vlog. DailyQB. I've sucked lately, but I'm getting it back. So got that. Going to get home and we'll talk about the draft. You ready? It's going to be exciting.
So you guys want to know about the draft. You want to know what were the winners and losers as far as the teams go, what quarterbacks are going to be 10-year starters, Super Bowl winners, and which ones are going to be busts. Well, best thing you can do is ask somebody else, because I don't know. I could guess, but it would just be a guess. The guys that do it for a living, you could ask them, but they'd be guessing too. Some guys guess a little better than others. And definitely the more you guess, the more you'll get right. But there's a few reasons why I don't really spend much time and thought into ranking the quarterbacks coming out there, really analyzing them. I want to know what they do well. I want to see if I can pick things up. But trying to decipher which ones are going to be great and which ones aren't, there's no reason for it. Because look, even if I did say that Mitch Trubisky was going to be a 10-year starter, multiple Super Bowl winner, all pro. Even if I was right, does that bring any value to you? Does that help you? Does that help the players watching me and the coaches that coach those quarterbacks? No. Even if I was right, for anybody to remember it, I have to go retweet it 3 years from now, and then you all look at me like, what a jackleg. So there's no real upside for me trying to break down the quarterbacks and coming out and figure out, try to be smarter than everybody else in the room, because everybody's just guessing. Another reason why I don't put a lot of thought into it is because so much that determines a quarterback's success is well beyond their control. They can't pick their coaching staff, their O-line, their weapons, okay, whether they sit and learn or not. They might get thrown into the fire and they might not be ready for it, and that could totally upend their development and their career path. So me, again, guessing is just a losing situation. Even if I broke down the mechanics of these guys, I got to be careful because they're like 21, 22-year-olds. They have elite talent, size, strength, and all that. And I don't know how many of those guys I got watching all this. I know I got a whole lot more of the high school, middle school, youth QBs and coaches of those QBs that want to know about throwing mechanics. And I don't want everybody teaching 13-year-old Johnny how to throw like Patrick Mahomes, even though Patrick Mahomes is pretty awesome and everybody should learn how to throw like him at some point. But I digress. So I want to provide value for you guys, and me ranking the quarterbacks, trying to predict the future on how well they do. I'm a fan. I think it's awesome. Draft day is one of my favorite days of the year. I want to see where these guys land. I think it's great. But just remember that none of that is ever going to really make you throw better.